Okay, my question is, I was at one of the nursing homes here. I went there after having knee surgery, and while I was there, this service was really bad. But while I was there, I fell, and I hurt my rotator cuff, and doing that, I had to have surgery on my rotator cuff. So I was wondering if it was anything that maybe I could talk to a lawyer about, because I'm still having physical therapy for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having tremendous pain that runs down my arm, and it's just sometimes unbearable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you for calling us, and I'm so sorry to hear that you're having to go through that. So what do y'all think?
Yeah, let's talk about it for a second. I mean, you know, a couple of different things. Go ahead.
I mean, firstly, you know, we've got to make sure. First of all, it's definitely something that you could talk to an attorney about. You have to figure out whether the facility did something they shouldn't have done, or they failed to do something they should have done to cause your fall or to contribute to it. And so depending on, maybe you had some restrictions, maybe you were a fall risk and they didn't take the precautions that they needed to, that's where you can probably maybe have a case against that facility. So it's just a matter of how you were assessed when you came there and what your specific situation was.
Yeah, the fall risk is the big thing that we see. Patients are fall risk, and that can be in a hospital setting, it can be in a nursing home setting, and the staff they may be understaffed, or they're just not attentive enough, and they may allow their patients to get up and use the bathroom or do something within their room without assistance, and then they take a spill and they break a hip or have some head trauma or even a shoulder. So yeah, that's exactly right. We'll just have to see, have to learn a little bit more about your case.
Mm-hmm. And what is the time frame that Claudia needs to be mindful of?
Well, there's that two-year statute of limitations there as well. So it's 2 years from when the negligence occurs. So in your case, it would be 2 years from the date of your fall. So.
Yeah,
probably the sooner the better, while it's a little fresher on your mind.
Well, it's not just when it's fresher on your mind. I mean, here's the thing. We talked about, I think, a wrongful death case earlier. Here's the thing about wrongful death cases in a hospital setting or in a nursing home setting. Some hospitals will give next of kin the medical records without an estate being opened. Some medical facilities, some nursing home facilities will give the medical records to the family. Mm-hmm. Just for a number of reasons, not ask any questions, they'll just do it, and that's the right thing to do. But sometimes they don't necessarily have to. So then an estate would have to be set up in order to request those medical records. So you think about how long it can take to open an estate, all right? So there's only 2 years to do something. You have to give the lawyer enough time to look at the records, get them to an expert, and get an expert opinion. So the time's ticking. Mm-hmm. So if you've lost someone in a nursing home, you need to get the records, and if you have a roadblock to getting those records, then you need to get with an attorney to start the process of getting those records by opening an estate. And that can take some time, but it happens all the time, so we're used to it. But time is of the essence in most of these cases.
Yeah. Okay, we hope that helps you.